Hi guys, welcome back to Yildiz Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I am a psychic medium. I cover your astrology by zodiac sign, twin flame path, live every Friday, so please click the bell. If you do need a booking, you can go to the box directly below and it has all the information that is relevant. And if you want the content ahead of time, as well as a private twin flame coaching room, the pre-release content and the extension videos, they're all on the main page, and information again is below. Without further ado, let's have a look at your zodiac sign and what can be coming up for it. Otherwise, I will see you during the week for all the lives here at Yildiz Readings 5D. Take care, guys. Taurus, we're here to do your update for your psychic energy for your zodiac sign. Now, I have pulled the cards and I've sat with the energy, and I am hearing a level up to no avail. Now, I do see for some of you who are working, you're really focusing on your pentacles. You're really focusing on how you can bring things about. You may have felt a bit obscure at first. It's a bit like a fly on the wall analogy I use on YouTube. I feel like you're looking at circumstances and you're like, you have these really creative ideas. You really have a good hunch as to some of the downfalls that are going to happen. This can be both financially and on a 3D level. So you could be really having to take the lead this month. There does seem to be, when it comes to all your contracts, be it it's love, be it it's work, be it it's family, it's like you're getting in and you're having to deal with these things. I do feel for some of you there could be mother energies relating where some of these circumstances you're seeing things really differently, and that doesn't have to be a negative thing. I just feel really in-depth communication getting down to their level, and it's like you can see the shadow of maybe of some circumstances that they had to deal with, and I do feel for some reason you're going to end up being their muse. I also feel a lot of you had really had a revelation of some of these themes that are playing out at the moment in your own life and what's set to come. And I just feel your psychic energy is pretty high at the moment. There may be a viewpoint and a value inside of connections that both you and a mother energy is having or had. Now, the reason I say that is because your crowning energy is a partner. It is the demeanor and the domain of what you felt was correct for you, even if potentially you don't have that right now. And I do feel in your own life, very individually, you're finding you're really needing to get into yin yang. You're needing to be all of those things for self, and at times potentially all of those things to other individuals. There can be a bit of a chat in relation to a person that is no longer in your lives, and I do feel this is either with a friend or a mother figure. Some of you, there is a person that you have your eye on, and again, it's like the first row is really feeling the reflection of the past and what's yet to come, and the second row is really feeling as though what you're trying to move towards. So there's a bit of regression work going, but you're really doing a lot of work, and you may have assessed some of these challenges that you're really going to tackle this month. And what strength you're going to actually have the energy to put into it. Now, initially, I do feel there's a lot of momentum, and then I feel really by mid-month it's really, hit a snag, and it's really going to amp up a notch. There can be a lot of things that do come towards you, and I'm hearing the term imbalances and unfairness, when it does come to people. I do feel maybe you could be doing more than other individuals. And so point blank zero, you're assessing it, but it's really showing you the pure boss of who you are. I do feel you're looking super attractive, and every step you're taking is to change. But this is also changing you. And so mentally speaking, you could get a little bit foggy and you could feel a little bit up in your head, especially on how to relate to these things. And really surprised by some of the things you're saying. I do feel that there could be, for some of you, maybe crosswise when it does come to a boss. Maybe crosswise when it does come to the opposite sex. But I feel you're coming to it with a very equal format. It's not one's higher than the other, although yes, in rank obviously we can be. But there's something that you have that this individual is needing. So you're bringing it to the forefront, and I do feel some of you, this information and conflict that is happening around you. You have a creative way that this can be addressed. I feel you're just trying to be truthful. You're just trying to be honest. As to some circumstances that are played out. And I do feel some of you are almost having to tell, step up and actually own up to something, or own up to something you've seen. And it may not feel comfortable initially, but I feel it's almost like you feel people are going to misinterpret this as shady behaviour. It is safe for you to do such, okay? It's also, you're worthy, you've worked hard, so it's based on your own merit. And I do feel by July, a lot of this is going to clear up. When you are feeling concerned about money, which honestly, it's quite unique that this has come up for you, you do have a lot of enhancements on the cash component, but you are going to have to work extremely hard, and there will be a lot of runarounds for you. Just don't pay any attention to jealousy, and especially if you're wanting something, just remember, this is all going to turn about. Now, for some of you that are waiting on an individual to come towards you, this is the time you're going to find that it's going to occur. But there could be a lot to directly work through. Now, we will go more into that in the extension as well, but I'll continue on inside of this. Okay, let's have a look at these two. There's two energies here. There's one of the past, and for some of you, it could be you're in a relationship now, and there could be a circumstance of the past that's being addressed. For others of you, it may be that you're trying to say to yourself, no, I'm okay, I can move forward beyond this connection. And this could be for an ex, and something's coming back to be revisited. What is this situation, please? I do feel this is a renegotiation, but I also feel there could be some words. Some of you are quite stuck, or some of you directly are feeling this individual is stuck in a mental prison when it came to a contract and a connection. But I do feel this to be two energies, and I'll show you. It's these two here. What you're wanting it to get to is this, right? And this is the potential outcome. You may be super optimistic that an idea that you have, that, once communication comes in, maybe this can resolve something. And you are having a lot of faith based on that, but you can't directly, your consistency will speak mountains, and so too will this if the individual is being consistent. But for some of you, you're basing your reality on, how do I explain it? On what would be the most rational choice to make. That's sort of, and it's head and heart. I really feel it's head and heart. I do feel this is becoming a little bit challenging for you, because rationally in a 3D, there are some steps you're going to have to make. Rationally on the other side, it's try not to own their work. We can't change what other people do, but we can change directly how we show up and how we address these things. For some of you, I do feel there's a potential to get a pay rise. You are going to have to be super patient, and others of you, I do feel debt and situations as such are going to start tying up. Others of you who are on the fence in relation to this connection, I do feel you might be really optimistic. Just don't rewrite a karmic scenario, because there could be a lesson here that, isn't directly finalized at the moment. There is a transformation, and that may be why this scenario is coming back. But definitely you could be stuck on the fence, and I do feel for some of you, you could be piggy in the middle and you won't even see it coming. Now, externally, what you're moving towards is tackling all this conflict, and this could be mind related. We'll pull a chakra. I do feel all these changes you're undergoing could really affect your nervous system, so try and keep grounded. And the other way I've been recommending to everyone on YouTube is to get Jasper. Jasper can help you balance the yin and yang. It can help you keep your nervous system in balance, and it can also help your chi energy and your auric field. You're going to get enough. Yes, one thing I can say is you're going to have a lot of challenges, but all these things that you're tackling, you'll have the energy to achieve it. Yes, rewards will come back from the past, and this can be to do with finances, but you're going to have to tackle them in order to be free from the circumstance. Let's have a look at love. And you may feel you're having to do this all in a very short space of time. This person maybe at their foundation level isn't as balanced. But they're also not, they're not the same vibration at the moment. They don't feel they own you, but there could be a foundation that's really not stable at the moment, and there could be family-related dynamics playing out that is problematic. We will go into the extension read. Stay tuned for the snippet so you understand what's coming through for it, and we'll see what energies are playing out for your zodiac sign. I'm so glad this is inside of the snippet and the extension. We will get down into this. I am telling you, this is juicy. Okay, there may be a third-party energy here, communication and movement, and definitely somebody being shady. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us here at Yildiz Readings 5D. If you do vibe the tribe, please come along and subscribe. If you do want the content and the extension read or a booking, all the information is directly below. If you have any issues, feel free to message me via YouTube and I can give you a hand. The pre-release content, both for the Twin Flame Coaching Room, the pre-released and the extension reads, like I mentioned, are in the Members Hub, and I am live here every Friday. So if you do have a super chat question, you can come along and join us. Otherwise, stay tuned for next week's updates. I love to read all your feedback and comments, so please do remember to comment if you feel this video is relevant. See you during the week, guys. Take care.